Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da. Wait, what? Oh shit, shit, shit. Wait, please don't tell me PewDiePie's already made a fucking video on this. Where... Where is he? Are you kidding me? Guys?
Yeah.
Did you know that YouTube is gonna, like, screw over small channels even more?
Even more.
Even more. Did you know this? Like, how you're not gonna get paid for having less than 4,000 hours in the last year?
We talked about this yesterday.
Fuck, man, I need to start listening to you.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, let me just explain what is happening.
God damn it. This guy has an amazing beard. So yes, PewDiePie already made a video, so basically everyone on YouTube has already heard about this. It was trended on Twitter, that's how I found out about it. And yes, before you ask, PewDiePie's video is more than 10 minutes long. That's so he can get more ad revenue. I'm not knocking him, it is the right thing to do. So what's going on? You guys are like, but Max, I don't watch PewDiePie. Please inform me of what's happening. So YouTube have now made 3 sanctions on how you can get monetized. Back in April last year, they introduced the 10,000 lifetime views, and that speaks for itself. If you have less than 10,000 views on your channel in total, that can be across multiple videos, you can't monetize your channel. So 10,000 views and you can start earning money after that point. Then they introduced the you have to have 1,000 subs rule. Now they're introducing the you have to have at least 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months. Now, YouTube aren't just throwing these numbers out there like willy-nilly. They're not just like, fuck it, like 4,000 hours. Should we do 5? Nah, 4. Let's just go with 4. It's great. They're obviously calculating like how they can save the largest amount of money. So they probably figured out that, I don't know, they can save 10% of their total output revenue by just cutting the very, very bottom tier of people. I'm not just going to sit here and hate on YouTube. They're a business at the end of the day. I'm not going to say, look, fucking Johnny over here making his Minecraft parodies, getting by on $6 a month that he's, you know, making on YouTube revenue. Why are you cutting him? He's got 1,006 subs. You know, he's got a right to earn just like anyone else. They even said in the blog, like, one of their core values is to ensure that everyone, no matter who you are, should be able to earn or have an opportunity on YouTube. You know, unless of course you got less than 4,000 hours of view time, less than 1,000 subscribers, and less than 10,000 total views.
And I'm going to answer a question today.
So why is this happening? Why is it every time that there's a major mistake made by bad actors that can hurt our ecosystem? Sorry, that should say offend our advertisers, you know, the people that pay YouTube. YouTube react by cutting the people at the bottom who haven't really done anything wrong. You know, they're minding their own business. We're just enjoying our Minecraft parodies, man. You know, we're getting along, like just chugging along real nice and slowly, not really hurting anybody. You know, sometimes got a bit of obscene, tasteless language in our videos. You know, some fruitful colours. Maybe we forgot to bleep out when our friend said fuck or something. Shit rolls downhill, guys. And unfortunately, the people at the very, very bottom are going to be the ones getting it in the ass. So I've been looking, guys. I've been looking into my crystal ball here. You know, I've been trying to figure it out. I reckon that it is very difficult for YouTube to moderate such a vast number of channels. I mean, there's something like years upon years of footage being uploaded every day. There's so many creators out there. It is hard to sort of keep everything under wraps. And instead of fighting a losing battle and trying to moderate all of these small channels, they've just said, right, let's just massively reduce what we actually have to look at, what we actually have to scan and shit like that. Because it takes time and money to like make sure that the video can be monetized or not. I don't know what manual review is. I don't know if they've got some poor schmuck sitting there watching hours and hours of my Rust videos, but that is what we are led to believe. So you know when you get that little yellow icon, some of you may not know, but basically when you upload a video, YouTube will sometimes put a little yellow icon next to it and say, we're not sure if this is suitable for everyone. This is fair, this makes sense, because they don't want obscene and tasteless content on their channel. They don't want things that advertisers may find offensive, things that advertisers don't want their adverts on. You know, like all the racist, ISIS stuff that started all of this adpocalypse. YouTube don't want that. So they're restricting a lot of videos, and I think that's fair. They should be restricting videos that they don't think are allowed. The problem I draw is these larger YouTubers, you know, the top 1%, they definitely have the resources to monitor what they're outputting. So these guys are getting away with crazy stuff, and their videos are still monetized. And how does that work? I don't understand. There's definitely a double standard here. Again, YouTube, I'm not knocking you. Please don't stop paying me. I need the money. to buy more Jaffa cakes, and that weird like goo that you can buy in shops, which like you can morph into different shapes. That like really gets me going.
So here's a simple plan.
So at this point, I should definitely mention that YouTube are going to massively expand the amount of people doing these manual reviews. I think I saw the figure, it was like 10,000 people that are going to sit there watching videos, ensuring that they are advertiser friendly. So pros to YouTube, like credit where it's due. They are picking up the slack. They're trying to make everyone happy. That is an impossible task, but they are trying. But before we go any further, I want to tell you guys how adverts actually work. Some of you may not know this, some of you may. What happens is a company like Coca-Cola will come to YouTube and they'll say, look, mate, we're launching this new fucking like Coca-Cola with lemon, bro. It's gonna be lit. And YouTube are like, right, mate, I got you. That'll be, I don't know how much money they get, but they'll say like, right, bro, that'll be $30,000 and we'll have, 1 million people watch this 30-second unskippable advert. At which point, Coca-Cola will say, that's fantastic. See what I did there? Fantastic. Coca-Cola own Fanta. I don't know if you knew that. I'll stop the puns. So Coca-Cola will then pay YouTube for the adverts. YouTube then pay a portion of that money to the creators, the people that actually have the advert on their video. And this is where the problem happens. This is the issue. There's only X amount of adverts to go around. So if YouTube is having an overall view amount of, oh God, I don't even know what it was. I've got the figure here somewhere. So YouTube is getting 5 gazillion, is that? I don't know, one more than billion. But anyway, it's getting that many views per day. And let's say they can only fill 80% of that demand. At which point they say, well, if we just cut out anyone with 2,000 subscribers or less, we'll have only a 5% deficiency in ads for everyone else. What they're trying to do is they're trying to target the channels that just re-upload other people's content. They've got very low subs, but they acquire a lot of views along just like thousands of videos. They upload loads and loads and loads of videos, and it just amounts to quite a lot of money over an amount of time. These people that upload like 5 videos a day of just random shit that they found on Facebook or whatever. They're trying to target these people and essentially stop having to pay them. And unfortunately, and this really is the sad bit, anyone trying to start up or anyone who has less than about 2k subs. I'm saying 2k because I think to hit all 3 criteria you'd need about 2k subs. And by criteria, I mean 10,000 views and the 1,000 subs and the 4,000 hours of view time in the last year. Everyone else is essentially collateral damage. They don't want to have to do it, but they have to put sanctions, they have to put restrictions. If I was going to make a prediction, I would say that they're actually going to up the hours to about 10,000 probably before the end of the year.
So I want to say that just so you know that this is a possibility, right? But it does take some time.
This is a very, very controversial question. I have a lot of people that come to me and they're like, oh, Max, mate, I've got this, I've got the shit, I've got the fucking Snowball microphone, I've got my gaming PC for Christmas, I want to be a YouTuber. There's a lot of people out there that think their dream job is to be a YouTuber. They're not 100% sure. They like the idea of it, they think it looks cool, they don't really understand the amount of stress behind it, the amount of work it actually takes to upload YouTube videos. We do make light of it, we take the piss, we pretend it's easy as fuck. It is so much of a hassle. We have to get accountants, we have to make sure that we're paying our tax, we have to make sure that we're staying relevant. It's a pain in the ass. Well, going back to the question, should you start a YouTube channel? In the last year or so, since the adpocalypse, I've told people not to. That's not to say I've been a dick about it, like Keemstar. If you want to do YouTube, you do YouTube. You try and you do your best. You upload regularly, you put the work in, you will see results. That is a promise. If you half-arse it, then you're not going to get anywhere. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that is how it works. Starting up on YouTube is one of the hardest things. You have to bring something that either isn't saturated enough or brand new. And if you do bring something brand new, you can bet your ass everyone else will be doing it in a couple of weeks. I started my channel by making build guides on Rust. When have you seen me do a build guide on Rust? When's the last time I did that? Who else does build guides? Every motherfucker. Everyone does build guides on Rust now. So the question isn't really, should I do YouTube? It's, do you want to do YouTube? Is that honestly what you want? If the answer's yes, then you're doing it because you enjoy it. You're doing it almost as a hobby. It's something you want to do. You look forward to sitting down and editing a video in your spare time. You look forward to streaming to a couple of people. Whether it's 2 people or 100. You look forward to allocating your time in that way. If it goes somewhere, then it goes somewhere. That's fantastic. You can't start YouTube expecting results straight away. This is a pep talk for anyone who's ever messaged me, anyone who's ever left a comment, anyone who's ever thought, you know what, I reckon I could do that. If you want to do it, you do it. You put the work in, you put the time in, and it will work out. It will be so hard. It could take years before you get any sort of recognition, but it doesn't matter, because what you're doing is you're spending your time how you want to. You're enjoying that time. You're not doing it because you're chasing after money. You're not doing it because you're expecting a reward. You'd be doing it even if you weren't uploading the videos. You'd be doing it just for fun. If you hit that criteria, if you're just going to start YouTube for fun and you're not expecting any results, you're not expecting any money, then go ahead and start. If you're just doing it for money and a quick buck, YouTube are making it more and more difficult for someone to do that. And the amount of competition and people out there that actually want to provide entertainment, care about their audience, and aren't in it just for the money, there's no way you're going to get past those guys. And I know that because I'm one of those guys. I absolutely fucking love my audience. And if you're just coming on this platform to make money, I mean, that's just a disgusting attitude.
Because I had to fill up like 16 candy machines, gumball machines, you know, various candy machines.
So in summary, YouTube are ensuring that there's enough adverts to go around for their already more established users. They're trying to get rid of all these little small channels that are just copying other people's content. They're being bad actors. They do need to improve the way in which they're checking the videos. They've already said they're doing that, so I'm gonna like put a little tick next to that. It has always been difficult to start YouTube, and it is only getting harder and harder. So if you do want to start, you have to do it because you want to, because you have a drive, you have a passion for it. And I'm gonna leave you with this. When I started YouTube, I made a channel 3 times before it worked out. I've told this story once or twice on stream, and I think once in a video. This is my 3rd attempt. This is the 3rd channel I've made, and it's gone well for me. My other 2 channels, neither of them got past 200 subs. I spent about 1.5 years on one of them, and about 8 months on the second one. I realised I was going about it wrong. I sat back, looked at what I was doing, how I was going about it, and I looked for a gap in the market. I looked for what can I do that no one else has done. I played Rust a lot of the time. It was just coming out. It was an up and coming game. There was about 4 or 5 YouTubers that were uploading videos already, and they were getting loads and loads of views. And I thought, right, what has no one done yet? And I was like, base building guides. I should mention as well quickly that the people that were uploading Rust videos, I think Zuckles was on about 20k when I first started my channel. Faceless and all that, you know, Soup, they were already quite established. They were already around 40, 50k, maybe even 80. And I knew that these guys were going to be my main competitors when I first started off, because, you know, they're getting 99% of the views for any Rust content. Not many. Not enough to stop me from going forward. And it worked out. It took me 6 weeks to get to 100 subs. It took me 7 months before I got any money out of YouTube. I was uploading pretty regularly. Initially, for the first month, it was only once a month. Then I was uploading every 3 days for about 6 months. If you do a quick calculation, that's nearly 70 videos. I uploaded about 70 videos before I saw any real money. If you're going to bring that sort of dedication, I'm not saying that's like amazing, outstanding, whatever. But if you use that as a bar, if you say my first 70 videos, I'm not even going to see a penny. And that's only if you actually get recognized and you get some growth. I was working about 70 hours a week. I had my full-time apprenticeship job. I was spending about 4 hours per video editing, and including my recording time. I know 70 hours isn't a lot to some people. I spent 9 months doing that, and then I quit my job to do YouTube full-time. I still don't know whether I made the right choice or not, but I'm following my passion. I'm doing what I want to do, and nothing makes me happier. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you do want to start YouTube, all the best to you, buddy. And as always, have fun, guys.
Are you having some kind of seizure?
No.
I'm just 40 minutes.
I know. I'm just recording a meme. I'm recording a meme. I'm gonna make like a short video on it.
Fuck's sake.
I don't think it's gonna get more than like maybe like 3k views, but I thought it'd be really funny. Anyway, yeah, no, I was gonna do a spit take and everything. Like listen to this, right? It went all over my monitor.
What did you do?
I drank water, and then, you know, you do a spit take, but then like, oh, it went everywhere.
Is someone crying?
No. Well, small channels are. They're getting demonetized again. Again!
What?
Again!
What do you mean? Is this good for you or what?
I don't know. Am I going to get more from their suffering? Will I benefit from this? YouTube, answer me.
Do you like my snowman?